Yo, what's going on YouTube? My name is Joel Caesar and I'm back again with another video. Man, oh man, it's been a very long time and a very long ride, we used to post on YouTube, some of you guys might remember, some of you guys won't remember, but I understand everything, There's a lot of things that happened, I used to be at university in South Africa. I'm not a student anymore. So, but as you can see, guys, I'm not alone. I have someone very special, I can say, with me. I'm gonna introduce you guys to him, and then we're gonna talk about some stuff, and maybe at the end, you guys will know where I've been. And so, without further ado, let's introduce you. Manasseh, how are you doing?
I'm fine, and yourself?
You doing good?
Yeah, I'm very good.
Good. So, just talk about yourself. What's your name? Like, tell them, like, what's your name? Like, where you from and stuff like that.
Okay. My name is Manasseh, but I was born in Angola.
Okay.
Okay, and I left that country when I was 5.
5 years old?
Yes, when I was 5, and then I went to South Africa.
Yeah.
Where I spent most of my childhood.
Your childhood in South Africa.
And then I left South Africa after 10 years, meaning like I was 15.
Okay. Let's talk about, like, so your name is Manasseh. They know you already.
Okay.
Let's talk about how I got to know you, right?
Okay.
So, you guys probably don't know, but I used to be a student, I went to university in South Africa. So, I completed my degree. When I came back, and my brother told me that, we've been to South Africa, but I have a South African friend here in Congo. So I was like very interested to
which is rare,
to meet you. Which is very rare in Congo. I was immediately interested to get to know you. So he introduced me to you, like, this is Manasseh, and then later on you told me you are not really South African. So talk to me about your journey, how you were born and how you got to South Africa, and why my brother says you're South African.
Okay. It's like I said, I was born in Angola.
Yeah.
Life was tough.
In Angola.
Yeah, very tough.
Do you remember a little bit?
I do remember. I do remember. I know that.
Fala Portuguese?
Well, was it no fala Portuguese?
I see. I mean, I used to study with a lot of Angolians, so like they used to like.
You know a lot.
I don't know a lot. I used to know, but they used to teach us like fala Portuguese, like patrao, patroa, or like estás a ver, like you understand? You know what I'm saying? Like
you know more than me.
No, you do. I don't. Trust me, I don't. Yeah. So you were born in Angola.
Yeah.
And then after 5 years, you moved to South Africa.
I moved to South Africa.
Where in South Africa?
In Cape Town.
Cape Town, right?
Yeah.
Cape Town.
Balao, to be more precise.
What?
In Balao.
Balao?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know much about Cape Town, so I used to live in Johannesburg, by the way,
Okay.
So talk to me about Cape Town. How is Cape Town,
Well, Cape Town is a nice place to live. It's a very nice place.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
A lot of people say it's the most beautiful city in Africa.
Most beautiful? I don't know about that because I haven't been in every city in South Africa.
In Africa, they say it's the most beautiful
in Africa.
In Africa, yeah.
Africa it's a big place.
Yeah, I know.
You're like putting Egypt aside, Nigeria aside.
No, I don't think there's a city in Nigeria. I love Nigeria. I mean, don't get no disrespect. I love Nigeria, but
okay.
I don't think there's a city in Nigeria that's more pretty.
Here's what I think. I don't think there's a city in South Africa that's more beautiful than the whole of Africa. Like every single country's combined. That's a lot.
What you mean? I don't.
Like you say, Cape Town is the most beautiful city in Africa.
Yeah, it's actually on Google.
What?
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm telling you, like we can literally Google right now.
Nah, I don't believe that. I do not believe that. Even if Google tells me right now it's the truth.
Yeah.
I won't believe that.
What? But you should defend Cape Town. You used to live in Cape Town,
I
right?
defend Cape Town, but I haven't been in every city.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But okay, so you lived in Cape Town. I love Cape Town. I've never been there, but I would love to go. I live in Johannesburg. I don't know why I didn't travel that much,
Okay.
And that's one thing I would like to do. Like right now, I would like to go to different places, different countries.
Uh-huh.
I used to live in South Africa and I never went to Cape Town. That's kind of embarrassing.
And it's not that far.
Yeah, it's not. It's like
not.
2 hours flight, right?
Yeah, three or 4 hours.
Yeah, three.
No,
Yeah.
flight. No. I'm talking about bus because I took a bus to Johannesburg.
No, that's a long.
That was a
long trip.
Yeah.
That's like 11 hours when you're driving, right?
Yeah.
I see. So you live in Cape Town, and what age did you come here?
In this country?
Yeah.
I left South Africa when I turned 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay, 15.
And then I came to this country.
How old are you now?
Right now I'm 22.
22. So you've been here for 7 years.
For 7 years.
Damn.
Yes.
How was the transition from like Cape Town
to this
the most
country?
Beautiful city to now Kinshasa?
Well, it wasn't that bad. Congo is a nice place to live as well, especially when the people are so welcoming. Yeah, they welcomed me so nice, and I fit right in. But the thing where I did not fit in is at school.
Okay.
At school was hard. South Africans don't study that hard.
Really?
Yeah, I get you.
You think so?
I think so. These people they study too much, man.
Like, I don't know. I don't think. I mean, I went to university in South Africa.
Okay.
But I used to see we used to really study a lot.
You went to school here, right?
I went to school here in Congo, high school and stuff.
Okay.
But university, I see people doing exams, someone who has exams tomorrow, they're just running around, walking around,
in this
everywhere in this country. It wasn't like that when we were studying.
Yeah, that's
2 weeks before exams or 2 weeks before,
you start studying.
Everyone is very concentrated, So it was.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
So when you tell me people don't study in South Africa, it's kind of.
No, I didn't say they don't study. I said over here they study too much.
Too much.
Yeah. When I say they study too much, I'm talking about they got too many options.
Yeah, too many courses.
Yes, too many courses.
Subjects.
Way too much.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
they study too much.
I agree with you on that.
Mm,
so what's the biggest difference that you think between Congo and South Africa?
Communication.
How is that?
When I say communication, I'm talking about me, to be more precise. I'm talking about me.
Okay.
It was easier for me to communicate with people that speaks my language. Yeah.
Which is?
Lingala.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't often for me to speak my home language with everyone in South Africa because you can't do that.
Yeah.
But over here, I could actually explain something in my language, and the people understand it.
I see.
Yeah.
That's one thing I love about South Africa, right? South Africa, people here in Congo, they're not really in tune with their culture. They're not really curious to know what's their language, where are they from.
Yeah.
That's one thing I love about South Africa. Every Zulu person speaks Zulu.
Yeah.
Every Xhosa people speaks Xhosa. Every African, they
I like
speak
the way
their
you
language.
say it. You're Xhosa.
You're really good. You can see, you're really good at that.
Okay.
You're really good. You know how to pronounce it, but I don't know. But I love how South African people, they really love who they are, and they really love
devoted
to the culture. That's probably the most important and what I love most about South Africa.
Yeah.
You used to speak Lingala and English.
How did you? There are two languages. Yeah.
The two languages, right? And you studied school, right?
Yeah.
How were you studying in school? Because you didn't.
I didn't speak French.
Right?
I didn't speak French. But the good part is, just like I told you before, is that everybody speaks my home language.
Yeah.
So even if I didn't understand what they were saying in French, I could still speak to them in Lingala, and they would actually explain it to me.
Oh, really? In school?
Yeah, in school.
People were explaining to you
in Lingala. We weren't allowed to speak Lingala. But there's always somebody that doesn't care about the laws.
Yeah. So did you like you didn't go to like a French school or something like that
I did go to a French school.
before going to? Okay, did you actually learn French like before starting school?
I learned French. No. I did not learn French. I learned French
By going to school.
by going to school. Yeah, and
Oh,
speaking with
man.
with friends. Well, when I was making friends, I started speaking French.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's my story. That's my story.
That's your story.
Yeah.
My story is very different from yours. Yeah,
Okay.
you're born in Angola. Your story sounds very cool. You're born in Angola and you went to Cape
How
Town,
is that cool? How is
and now
that
you're in
cool?
Congo. I was born in a village. I was born in a village, you know.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Okay. I
I was
understand.
born like in the village, and then it wasn't really. I mean, it wasn't really easy for us because
Okay.
at the beginning, you know.
But you were still born in a hospital.
Yeah, I was born. Yeah, of course. Like I was born in the
Because
hospital.
some people might think you were born on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, people outside of Africa who
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Africa is just this weird place. But no, I mean, I was born in Kindu. I mean, it's a city, but like
Yeah.
they call it a city, but it's pretty much like a village. You
Okay,
know?
okay.
Yeah. So I was born in Kindu, and then I went to high school there. After that, after high school, that's where I went to South Africa. You know,
Okay, so you are, at what age did you leave
Congo.
Yeah.
I left Congo when I was. I left at what age I left college or Congo? I mean,
College.
yeah, high school, right?
Yeah.
I left high school
Because when you left high school, you went straight to South Africa.
No, I stayed a little bit in Lubumbashi.
Okay.
Lubumbashi is another city in Congo. You know Lubumbashi, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so I went to Lubumbashi. I stayed there for a few months, and then I went to South Africa.
And
You
how
know?
old were you?
I was like, when I went to South Africa, I was like 19.
Wow, that's young.
Yeah, I was very young. I was 19 or 20.
Okay.
You know, I went to South Africa. My first year, I didn't know what the difference between good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. So
Yeah.
I learned everything there. Someone could speak Zulu or Swana and English. I didn't know the difference, you know. So I learned the language. After that, I went to university, and now I'm back in Congo. You know.
Okay. So how long have you been in South Africa?
How long did I stay in South Africa?
Yeah.
I stayed there for like 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
That is something.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. You know, I kind of miss South Africa. You know,
What do you miss about it?
South Africa.
Yeah.
I mean, just the peace of mind, man. Like in South Africa, you're not really worried about a lot. Like you're not really worried about a lot. You can go anywhere. You can take a drive.
I think you were young.
Drive
I
somewhere.
think you were young.
Yeah, I was young.
Yeah,
You know?
that's kind of why you wasn't worried about that thing.
Yeah, because I didn't work. I used to go to
Yeah.
school, and then
If you go there now, it'll be a different story. You have to work. You have to do that. Pay
Yeah, I mean,
housing,
yeah.
taxes, and you know.
But you know, like peace of mind in a way of like everything is like quiet, man. Like you
Okay.
can go where there's noise, there's noise,
Alright.
but when you come back home, like everything is quiet. Everyone is chilled. You're not really seeing a lot of people yelling at each other. You know,
you're speaking society wise.
yeah, society wise. So, you know, I like that. You know, I really do miss that. You know,
the thing that I like about this country is that there's so much noises.
So you like the noise?
I like that. Yeah.
Why?
Everybody's trying to do something. I like that.
No.
Like you can wake up at 3 and there's people outside talking and things like having a conversation.
Oh,
I like that.
Oh, I hate the noise. I do not like the noise at all.
Okay.
You know.
So you're the type of person that will call the police whenever there's someone.
No, I never call the police. I never call the police. I don't like.
But you being tempted to do.
I'm not a gangster or anything, but I don't really
that's a
call
Karen.
the police.
That's not a Karen.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, gangsters always talk about not calling the police, but it's not about that. I just don't call the police like that, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So, it's just too much, man. When like every time you have to like talk, like someone who, it could someone let's say you're driving somewhere, like
Okay.
a lot of people here, they don't have driving lessons, you know, so they
Most of them-
drive like maniacs,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So you could be having a great day and someone is insulting you because they don't know what to do on the road, you know. So I hate that, you know.
I think that is in every country.
No, I mean,
In most.
there is, of course, there's some instances in South Africa. I only know South Africa, so right.
Mhm.
But it's not as much as here, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone know what they're doing. When there's a robot, you're supposed to stop, you know.
Yeah.
People don't stop when there's they see a robot here, you know.
No.
They have to be a robot and a police officer to tell them to stop, like,
Yeah.
you know, it doesn't make sense, you know. So so that's a little bit about our lives, you know. Let's talk about some topics, right? And I want to start with why I quit YouTube, right? I used to do YouTube around, I started doing YouTube around 2017, I think, right? 2017, yeah, 2017 or 2018. And I was just about to do my exams, if I remember correctly. And I just got so busy with my exams and everything, you know.
Yeah.
I got so busy, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna stop right now, and then maybe in the future or later after my exam, I'll start doing YouTube again, right? Eventually, did my exams, and then it was cool, but after that, I think I got a little depressed, you know. I didn't feel like doing anything. I was just laying around, chilling with my friends, and sometimes, you know.
Okay.
So I didn't feel that ick to do anything again on YouTube, you know, for a very long time. And I mean, if you guys know about the channel, I used to come back for like 2 or 3 videos, and then I would lose motivation. I would lose motivation again because I didn't really like what I was
you didn't
doing.
really have a schedule.
Yeah. But I know one thing. I've always wanted to like entertain people and talk about stuff. Like give my opinion on some stuff. I used to do reactions to a lot of music from like Europe. You know.
Yeah.
I got to discover a lot of artists from like Poland or Germany or all these European countries that I didn't know, like, you know. I was listening to the music, rap music, you know, by the way. So that was cool, but after that I couldn't do it anymore, you know. So I completely stopped editing. I privated my videos. No one can see them anymore, and
now you decided to come back.
Yeah, I decided to come back
with much more focus.
Yeah, much more focus, much more mature content, you know. And I really hope you, like, people who know me, who still know me, and people who are gonna come are gonna stick with me, because this will be a podcast where me and Manasseh will be giving our opinion on a lot of stuff that are happening in the world right now, like geopolitics, sports, music, you know, stuff that we enjoy, stuff that we talk on a daily basis, you know. So I mean, if there's some people out there who are kind of disappointed, I'm sorry, but I hope you stay, you know. I hope you don't unsubscribe. I hope you understand, you know. I'm much more mature, you know. I'm older now, you know. I'm getting old as fuck, you know. So this will be like a great place for you. I mean,
it's almost like the same thing. It's almost like just a reaction of every single thing that's going on. Yeah,
exactly. So you know,
not much has changed.
Yeah,
just that there's another person. So
exactly. Talking about reactions, did you see the video of Drake? I mean, an interview he did with Lil Yachty. You know Lil Yachty?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he was basically talking about, you know, the idea of like retiring. You know how all these old rappers, you know, when they get to 40 or 50, they're trying to compete with like younger rappers, you know.
Yeah.
So Drake was basically saying like he just passed or something.
35. That's not
I
old.
don't. Yeah, but he's getting up there, you know.
Yeah, but 35.
I mean, he was saying like he wants to like gracefully like retire or
He's
like
considering
he'll be
retirement.
he'll
Okay.
be releasing music, right?
Okay.
He will be releasing music, but he would like to just not compete with like
how,
the younger.
how can you be retired and still release music? I don't see
Yeah,
that
no,
voice.
yeah, I mean, he's not gonna retire, right? You know, like Jay-Z, he still does music, right? But he's not competing with like Lil Baby, right?
Okay.
You know, if Jay-Z released an album right now, it can probably sell, I don't know, 100K first week. But if the weekend or like no, the weekend is not the rapper, but if Drake released an album, and we still respect Jay-Z as this legend, right?
Okay.
But if another artist like Younger or Lil Baby can probably sell 200K. We respect Lil Baby as a youngin, right? He
Yeah.
did that, but we respect Jay-Z as well. There's like these old rappers. Okay, I don't like calling people old because I'm getting old myself. So I mean, you know. So let's say, for example, let me give you an example, right? Like Nicki Minaj, right?
Okay.
She's still trying to compete, like
With Cardi B.
Cardi B, Mulatto, like, and all these young rappers. It just make her look kind of weird, right?
Actually, what that sounds to me, it's like when you feel like you're not what you used to be anymore, and you feel like, okay, these youngers are making good music. Retiring is like an excuse. The way I see it, because you cannot retire and then still make music and say that you won't compete with nobody. No, yeah, because that's music, bruh. You compete with people.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
you can still release music, right?
Mm.
But music progresses, you know.
yeah,
There's like people who are still like rappers who used to rap in the 2000s who are still trying to rap like how they used to rap,
yeah,
but considering that's real rap, you know.
yeah.
Music changed over time, you know. There's a
Music
lot
does
of,
change. That's
yeah.
why you gotta change with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, you know. So I mean, let's say for example, Nicki Minaj is
Okay.
talking about like she always talk about like all these girls are my son, all these bitches are my sons. Like you, like she's 40, bro. Like, I mean, you can still be cool. We respect
Nicki's
her.
40?
Yeah, she's like 40 years old.
Okay.
You
She's
know.
older than Drake.
Yeah, she is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I mean, we can still respect her as like a legend.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
she did everything for the culture. She's the biggest female rapper of all time. We respect her as that. She can
Yeah.
still release music, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a cool idea to start comparing yourself to like the youngins who are
No, you
really
don't compare
doing it.
yourself. You can compare legends to upcoming legends.
Yeah,
You just
but
compare
these
it.
legends do that. They
Yeah.
want to compete with like the young people. That's why Drake said he's considering like just being on the side and watching this other.
Well, it's not like you'll lose millions if he retires anyway. So
Yeah, he will still make
He will still
millions of dollars.
Yeah.
He'll be a billionaire soon.
I don't think music is the only business he has. So
Yeah, it's. I mean, yeah, he has a lot of stuff like the gambling stuff,
yeah.
you know, and I mean he has
So
a
it's
lot.
like the same thing.
Yeah,
It's
and
like the same thing.
he has a lot of stuff going on for himself.
Yeah.
So this past weekend, right?
Yeah.
This past weekend, you know, I'm always in tune with like YouTube stuff that are going on YouTube. You know, I
Okay.
actually know a lot of YouTubers that I used to watch like back in the day. You know, do you know Jake Paul?
Jake Paul, a boxer.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, YouTuber, boxer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been having this feud with like Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury is like a little brother to Jason. Is it Jason Fury? Tyson Fury.
Okay.
Tyson Fury is like a world like the world heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, WBC world heavyweight champion.
Wasn't he stripped of his champion?
Sorry?
Wasn't he stripped of his champion?
No.
Oh,
He still is like nobody can beat him right now. So Tommy Fury, who fought Jake Paul, is like the little brother to that guy, you know.
Mm.
And then they had this big fight. A lot of people were saying Jake Paul was gonna win. I didn't think he was gonna win, but for some reason, a lot of people were rooting for Jake Paul, and I wanted Jake Paul as well to win. You know, by the way, but the reason why I wanted him to win because he's a YouTuber. You know, if a boxer beats a YouTuber, they'll be saying, yeah, we've been telling you guys, like, you know, what you guys are doing is not real boxing. You see, like, Tommy Fury is a real boxer and he beat Jake Paul.
But he's not, that's, wait, don't talk like there's no facts in that.
Oh.
You can be a boxer and YouTuber at the same time.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
you gotta concentrate on one.
No, I mean, you can be both.
You can be both because YouTube takes you too much time. What about training?
I mean, yeah.
What about concentration?
Yes.
So you can be both, but you won't be a good both. It's not like you're gonna be a good boxer and a good entertainer on YouTube at the same time. Yeah,
that's the point.
Yeah,
but Jake Paul doesn't really do YouTube anymore, you know.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. He doesn't release videos like that. The only time he releases videos is when he's about to fight, you know. Yeah, that's the only.
Doesn't he have his own podcast?
Yeah, but he doesn't. No, that's his brother, Logan Paul.
Okay.
You know Logan Paul?
Yeah,
his brother. Yeah, his brother has a podcast, but I don't think he has a podcast. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he spends his time on a podcast.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really. He's been focused on like the boxing stuff.
Yeah.
For the last 2 or 3 years, you know.
You know that I think that's a problem to today's people. Like when back in the days when there was Mike Tyson and Mayweather, one of the greatest names, Muhammad Ali. They concentrated on one thing, man. Just one thing. Just do one thing. Just fight. That's all people want. Fight. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You can now you gotta imagine getting your ass whooped and now you gotta go on a podcast and talk about how they beat your ass. That's just not something I think that boxers should do.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you have a point. But you have to remember, Jake Paul came from YouTube. You know.
Yeah.
He used to do YouTube, and he saw like boxing. He would be making maybe some money, and then he took the opportunity. You know.
Yeah, there's nothing bad about taking opportunities, but when you find your way,
you gotta focus on one thing. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So when I was watching the press conference, right, I noticed this one name, right? This one name like Ilunga Makabu, you know. So that name sounded very, very familiar. So I did some research and I found that this guy is Congolese. And he used to be a champion. I mean, he got defeated like last weekend, but he used to be a champion for like 3 years, bro.
Yeah, that's a
and we didn't know him.
I don't know.
Congolese, like
I don't even know him.
Yeah.
Maybe you should start a podcast.
That's why. Yeah, that's why we have a podcast. We could be like discovering people like that.
I think that guy, Ilunga, that you just said, should start a podcast.
Yeah, you know Floyd Mayweather?
I do know Floyd.
Did you know that he fought also last week?
He's my favorite boxer.
Your favorite boxer? Did you know that he had a fight last weekend as well?
How did I know that?
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of like exhibition boxing. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of that. So like last weekend, Jake Paul fought on Sunday, and then Mayweather fought on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. So, the usual stuff, you know. Of course, he beat the guy. You know, you can't really hit Mayweather. He's too quick.
Too fast.
Yeah, it's too fast. You know.
Fast.
Of course, he like beat that guy. I don't know who that guy was.
Do you think Mayweather is greater than Muhammad Ali?
If you're talking about boxing,
Okay.
Mayweather never lost, bro.
It's hard to debate on it.
Serious?
It's hard to debate on
I know, like, when you think about Muhammad Ali, right?
Yeah.
You're not really thinking about only boxing. You're thinking about stuff that he did outside of the ring.
Yeah, but you gotta know that there was racism back then.
Yeah.
So he had like 2 fights that he had to win. There was a war, okay, and there was a fight that he had to win. a war outside the ring and a fight inside the ring.
Oh,
Mayweather
yeah.
doesn't have that right now.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He doesn't have that.
True. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we're talking about what he did outside, yeah, you can say Muhammad Ali is the greatest ever because he used to fight something, right? He mean a lot for like people in general, you know. But if we're talking about boxing though,
So
bro.
you think Muhammad Ali in his prime
No, I mean,
versus Mayweather in his prime?
no, they can't fight because
No, just imagine it. Just imagine it.
no, you can't imagine it because Floyd Mayweather is like very short and he doesn't weight as much.
Oh, they say they would never fight in the
Yeah,
same
they
ring.
would never.
Okay.
They'll never fight because Muhammad Ali was used to be like a heavyweight champion, right?
Yeah.
And like Mayweather is like very small and stuff.
Mm.
But if you're talking about skill, bro, I might have to go with
Nah,
Mayweather.
if you're talking about skill, I'm going with Muhammad Ali. Skills.
Bro, have you watched Mayweather?
Have
Like-
you seen how fast Muhammad Ali was?
Yeah, I know.
He dodged like I think it was 12 punches
Yeah,
in a minute.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know the clip where he was
Yeah.
doing this.
I don't know how many punches it was, but I know it was a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, like fighters as well
Yeah.
weren't. I mean, back in the day, fighters weren't as skilled as like
Like
talents right now. You know, like let's say for example, people that Floyd Mayweather fought, like
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao, like Canelo and stuff. Those guys are very, very tough, man. Those guys are very. They can
tough.
throw punches. They can defend. It's just insane. It's just a different game right now.
Well, okay. Here's how you should compare the two. Okay, if you want to know the truth, just look at who has the biggest legacy.
Legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the greater legend?
I mean,
right now?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we're talking about the Muhammad Ali as a whole, like
As a person.
what he had to go through to be who he is, you know. Yeah, you can say Muhammad Ali is the greatest ever, but if you're talking about boxing only, like boxing, what they did in the ring,
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather never lost, bro. You can't beat that. He had like 60 or 50 fights. He never lost.
I think I just like Muhammad Ali. I just hate the idea.
I understand.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
why I understand what you mean?
Yeah.
It's because of the Ronaldo and Messi debate, you know. Like
Okay.
people I know Messi, he has bigger records, he has more Ballon d'Or than
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
But I just like Ronaldo more. You know, I just like Ronaldo a little bit more. I don't really agree that Messi is the greatest. I know Messi, like he has done a lot, so
Yeah.
a lot more than
Yeah.
Ronaldo. But I just refuse to accept that, you know,
Yeah.
just because it's Ronaldo. So I understand where you're coming from, like.
That's exactly what I mean. Yeah. I just refuse to accept it.
Yeah, I see.
There's a lot of things that happens in this country these days.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. There's a dog that ate a little child,
Bro,
a 1-year-old child.
bro, I saw that.
Yeah, it was savage.
I couldn't get through it, you know.
Yeah,
I couldn't get through it. It's like,
it was a pit bull.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, I was reading on Twitter. People were saying like the pit bull is not supposed to be like a home dog. Like you're not supposed to have a pit bull at home.
As a pet at home.
As a pet at home, you're not supposed to do that.
Well, pit bulls are very aggressive. Yeah, they're dangerous. In China, you're not allowed to have a pit bull.
Yes.
You know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, in China, you're not allowed to have a pit bull. In this country, anything goes. Anything goes. There are people that are not really stable financially, but they go and get a pit bull. That thing needs to eat. I just heard my friend just told me that the pit bull didn't eat for 3 days, and then decided to eat that little child.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that.
If I'm not eating one, why should I get a pet?
See,
It doesn't work like that.
everything goes in this country. That's
Yeah.
one thing that I really don't like about like Congo as well. Like
Yeah.
you know, let's say like a few months ago, my little brother, right, the last one, Floyd, right, he came with this drink, Fiesta, right?
Yeah.
He came with Fiesta. He put it in a cup, right?
Okay.
And then he took a tissue. He started like wiping the color of the Fiesta.
I saw that,
bro. And everything went away. Like he stayed on the tissue.
Yeah, I thought they made that up,
bro.
I didn't believe it.
My little brother did that in front of us.
Anything goes. There's new drink out. It's named Bora. You know that Bora?
No.
Bora? You don't know Bora?
No.
It's a new drink that they just made up. They just made it up. I don't know how it just came up.
Is it alcoholic?
No, it's not. It's just a sweet drink, just like Fiesta. But just listen to this thing's name, Bora. Sounds like a serial killer.
Imagine, bro. Like
Bora.
Imagine. This should be like people who are like who are supposed to control that the stuff that we consuming, how we living at home.
Nobody's doing it.
What are they doing? I mean, Fiesta can't be healthy, right?
It can't be healthy.
Yeah,
After saying that, it cannot be healthy.
It cannot be healthy, right?
Yeah.
You know.
In fact, that's not a good drink. I don't think I should buy that and put it like at my house. For my sisters to drink.
Yes, no. Yeah, I personally don't really drink a lot of cold drinks, but man, it's just insane.
You believe in voodoo?
Voodoo?
Yeah.
You know what? I've seen videos about voodoo.
Okay.
So I know it exists somewhere.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is.
I actually do believe in voodoo.
What?
Yeah, because when I talked to my mom and I told her that there's this dog that ate a 1-year-old child.
Yeah.
My mother said like there was some bad spirits. Somebody's spirit went into that dog and decided to eat a human being. Yeah, because I don't think a dog just sits and says, "Damn, look at that meat."
I mean, wow.
Yeah, that's a child, a 1-year-old child. I don't think that just happens like that. So I do believe in voodoo. I've seen voodoo things happen in my past lives. Oh, not wait. I should say that right.
Past.
Oh yeah, that was past lives. No. I've seen voodoo like when I was younger and things like that. Yeah, and I've seen crazy stuff. I've seen people kill chickens and say names and things like that, and that person actually dies.
Where did you see that? You used to live in South Africa.
Yeah,
so
I saw that in Angola.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't actually see it, but there was rumors around where I used to live. Yeah, and there was always there's something happening every week, you know, in the streets. Yeah, so that's why I believe in voodoo.
Man, that's some scary stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know, voodoo. I mean, I respect people who are practicing the voodoo thing, but I wouldn't be.
Respect it.
I mean, I respect. Yeah, you have to respect them. Are you?
Why?
Do you wanna be disrespectful?
No, I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't respect people killing people. Why
I just don't want smoke with like those kind of people.
Okay.
You know,
so you might not get out tomorrow.
That's, you know, I'm
Okay.
trying to say tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I mean, is it like every black magic, like considered as voodoo?
Well, I don't think that there's a difference. I don't think that there is a black magic. It's just magic. Yeah, because if there's a black magic, then there should be a white magic. So you're saying that white magic is right?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's just magic. Don't call it black magic. Just magic.
Okay, what is voodoo then? Is it magic as well?
No, voodoo is magic. Voodoo is magic, but it's a word that Africans use.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a word that when I say I'm doing voodoo, what you think about is an African doing some crazy stuff. Yeah. But when I say I'm doing magic, you think of a white person.
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing.
I see. So there's people doing voodoo in Congo, like
in Africa.
In Africa as well.
Yeah.
I see. I don't know much about voodoo, but I've seen videos like Word Maya. do it like going to what's this country? Like some country in Africa. He went there and he went to a voodoo ceremony.
A voodoo ceremony.
Yeah, they have like ceremonies every year. Like people come from like other countries, even like white people come from Europe, America, just
to see it.
To see that. It's crazy.
They're actually doing it.
Would you go?
No.
Why wouldn't you go?
Nah, because whenever somebody is busy with the voodoo, there's always a lot of spirits around. Yeah. So if you are there and that spirit just decides that I want to possess this body, you can't.
You can be turned into a dog or pit bull or something.
Yeah. And I'm gonna eat 1-year-old children.
Oh no, it's pause. Oh man.
Yeah. There's something that happened in Nigeria.
What is it?
A Christian.
Okay.
A Christian was stoned to death by Muslims.
In Nigeria?
In Nigeria, yeah.
Muslims
stoned a female student, a Christian female student, to death.
What? Were they like other Nigerians who did that?
Or? Yeah, they were Nigerians. They are all Nigerians, but they decided to kill this Christian student because she said Jesus. She was asked on a group chat, how did she get so much points? And then she said Jesus. And then they told her that you shouldn't say that and that it's disrespectful to the Prophet Muhammad. But she refused to take back her words. And then
they went to her house and stoned her.
Well, I don't know where they stoned her to death. I just know that she was stoned to death. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
That is crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What? I mean, I hate like how people like categorize Muslims as like very violent people, because I've lived with Muslims my whole life. Like,
my friend is Muslim. Right?
Yes. I know like Muslims are very, very genuine people, like gentle. They're very kind. They always share whatever they have. If you have a problem with them, they'll come talk to you.
That is true. That is true. I've known a lot of Muslims. I've been with a lot of Muslims.
Yeah.
And I've never seen that.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you,
these are the people who like give the Muslim culture, the Muslim religion, a lot of bad connotation because of stuff like this. You know, I hate that. I know like Muslim people are not really violent like that.
No, they're not violent. They are not.
So where is that coming from? Are they really Muslims?
Well, to be honest, most of it actually comes from the book, the Quran book. Because it says kill everyone that's not a Muslim.
No.
Nah, it actually does say that. It does say that. It does say that. We can Google it. It does say that.
Nah. we have to Google that. No.
Okay. You can Google that. You can Google that.
What? I mean, probably. We'll check that later.
Okay.
But I don't think so. I don't think so.
I'll send you the screenshots.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I'll be waiting
when I get home.
I'll be waiting for that.
It does say kill everyone that's not a Christian, and that it's okay to kill in the name of Allah. Yeah, but it doesn't say that in the Christianity book. But like I said, it's not a reason to actually say that all Muslims are like that.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not. I know they're not. Like you see nowadays, people are going to like these Muslim countries, like we had a World Cup in like Qatar, right? Qatar, and you see a lot of Muslims taking Christians to the mosque, praying with them. They're not stoning them to death.
Yeah, they're not doing it.
They're actually very welcoming. They want to get to know you. They want to get to know your culture. They want you to see them as like other people.
Well,
I
honestly think that Africa is being influenced, like Nigeria, things like that is coming from America. Yeah, because when you see these people, the Christians and Muslims debating and arguing that Jesus did that, no, Muhammad said that, it actually comes from America.
Huh.
Most of them are American.
You mean the Muslims?
Yeah.
Muslims?
No, I'm not saying most of Muslims are American. I'm saying most of the people that argue on religion basis stuff.
Okay.
Like whenever you see on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, anybody debating on Muslims and Christianity, saying that Jesus is the way, and the Muslims saying Jesus is not the only way. Most of those people are Americans.
Maybe you're saying that because
Yeah.
they have a podcast and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like podcast doing YouTube is very popular in America.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's an American thing. Like people.
No, I do think it's an American thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, America always open like conversation around stuff, you know.
Yeah.
They want to talk about stuff. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
And that's why most countries are being influenced.
Influence to what?
Like to do things like that.
I mean, is it bad? Is it a good? Do you think it's a good thing or
some influence? Some of them are good. Some of them are bad. Yeah.
I mean,
like when was the last time you watched Bollywood?
Bollywood?
Yeah.
Bollywood, that's like India, right?
Yeah, you know you was dumb.
Bollywood?
You know you was dumb.
Bollywood is India, right?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I've never watched an
You
Indian
never watched
movie.
it?
No, I've never watched an
Okay.
Indian movie.
But when was the last time you watched any movie from Cameroon?
Cameroon.
Yeah.
Probably not Cameroon, but I watch. I mean, I usually don't watch TV like that.
Yeah.
But sometimes I watch like TV with my family, and we watch movies like from Nigeria, you know, Nollywood.
Yeah, that's when you don't even feel like watching it. You just watch it because family's watching it.
I don't watch movies in general.
But you do know Black Panther though.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I mean,
you see.
You have to know Black Panther.
Exactly. Where does that come from? America.
Yeah.
Anything that's from America it's easy to influence any other country.
I mean, yeah, you got a point.
Yep.
You got a point. But I do like the idea of like opening a conversation to like talk about stuff, you know. Like, you know, as people we have a lot of differences, like different in culture, in religion.
Yeah.
So it's a good idea to like talk about.
It's a good idea, but
experience.
some fish should just be left in the sea and not talk about.
Like what?
Like what can I say? Things like feminism. Let's just say. Okay. Just listen to this.
Okay.
Just listen to this. Yeah.
Okay.
Just listen to this.
Yeah.
You and I both know that gay people have existed for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Bible talks about it, and the Bible is very old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So gay people have always existed, right? But when you start giving them attention, now it becomes a big problem.
What you mean giving
attention? I mean, like, you know, there's gay people in this country, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but nobody talks about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody even addresses it. We just know it. We see gay people and we're like, okay, that's his life. But when you start doing what America does and start talking about it,
but you know, like Africa or Congo in general, we have so many problems that we need to like solve, to fix.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Like there's a lot of children dying because of hunger. Like 70% of the population are poor.
So you're saying like there's no time to talk about that?
I mean, I'm not saying there's no time, but there's a lot of stuff that we like.
That
people
are much more important.
Yeah, people not much important. I mean, sexuality is very important. You know, I personally respect everyone like with their like their gender. Like I mean, the gender that's different. You know.
Yeah.
I don't respect the gender. There's 100 gender. I don't like that. Fuck that. You know.
Okay.
But I respect everyone's sexuality, whether you like, you know, lesbian or gay or like straight. You know, I respect that. So I mean, in Congo, right? We're not really talking about that.
Yeah.
Because we have so many problems. Like we have corruption. We have like 70% of the population. Are dying because they're poor, you know. So we have so many stuff that we need to address first. But I think it's coming.
No, I don't think it's ever gonna come.
In Congo,
it's never gonna come.
50 years from now,
nah, it's never.
You will see that. I remember growing up I know people used to be gay, right?
Yeah.
But you never see someone dressing in it, like wearing a dress and stuff like that back in the day.
Yeah.
People are doing it right now.
Yeah, they're coming out.
Yeah,
like,
they're coming
don't care
out.
anymore.
Yeah, they don't care anymore.
Yeah,
so
but
50 years from now, we'll have deputies who are gay, and then they will be
what?
talking about.
No, we won't have that.
We will.
We will not.
Why
have
not?
That.
We don't. Why?
I don't think we will have that.
Why?
Because as long, just like I said, as long as nobody talks about it, just leave it alone.
People will talk about it.
No, I don't think
That's
nobody will talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't listen. I don't think Congolese
Mm.
are the type of society that just lets things fly. They don't do that. Just let one president or any minister just say I'm gay, and see how the streets will go crazy. We don't want that.
It's probably like I said, right?
Yeah.
It's probably not the time right now,
Yeah.
but it's coming. It's in South Africa. It's legal to be openly gay or like.
It's legal in this country too.
To be gay?
Yeah. Have you ever seen any gay person walking this way and the cops be like, "You're under arrest"?
They used.
Nobody does
This
that.
is actually fucked up, right?
Yeah.
But they used to like. I mean, I don't want to say it. They used to like arrest them. Like they see a man wearing a dress. They used to arrest them like a few years ago.
Nah, they used to
They
play
don't
with
do
it.
it.
They used to play with it.
No, they don't do it anymore. But they used to do it. Like let's say 10 years ago, they used to do that.
Okay, 10 years ago,
Yeah.
I wasn't here, so.
Yeah, you went here
Yeah.
in South Africa, So about that, right?
But
yeah.
if it does happen here, you should know that we're being influenced by America.
Is it okay? Okay, let me ask you this, right? Is it bad, right?
Yeah.
Is it bad to recognize everyone's sexuality? Like,
Okay. I do think it's bad. No, wait. I do think it's bad to call a woman a man and to call a man a woman.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with
Yeah.
that. But like, I can be straight, right?
Okay.
I can be straight.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's who I am, right? I only
Okay.
like women, I
Okay.
only like women and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a bad thing if another person say, I'm not straight, I like men?
Yeah, because when you're saying you're not straight, you're saying you're gay.
Yeah, you're gay.
And when you're saying you're gay, you're saying you are a woman.
No, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. It's not like that. No. I mean, being gay, it's not saying that you're a woman now. You're just
Okay.
homosexual.
You're
You
just
know,
saying
it's
that you're like the opposite gender.
Yeah, you just like
The same
you're
gender.
same gender
Yeah.
actually. It's not saying like you're now a girl,
Mm.
but there's people who are like born like men like me with a full beard
Okay.
who are calling themselves females. That I don't agree with that.
Okay.
If you're a man, like you're just a man, bro. Like you
Also,
can try to act like a woman.
You agree on.
You're just a man.
You agree on when a man says that I like men.
I mean, yeah.
But
I mean,
he knows
you can
he's
be
a man.
gay. Yeah, he's a man. You can, don't start saying because we like man now you're a woman.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
that I don't agree with.
Okay, so you asked me if I think that is wrong.
Yeah, do you think?
I do think that is wrong.
How?
I think I think everything is allowed in this world, but not everything is necessary to a person.
It might not be necessary. Here's what I think, right?
Yeah.
I love women. I only like straightly women, right?
Okay.
But
Super
I also think, yeah, I'm super straight, like
Yeah.
straight as a fucking stick, I also think
Okay.
like maybe there's some people there's some people out there who don't feel a way about women. They only like men,
Yeah, but just because you feel that way doesn't mean it's right. Sometimes I feel
What makes you think it's wrong?
because it's wrong. You see, the thing is, you are lost when you don't even know the difference between right and wrong. You are lost
Why is it wrong to be
to be gay.
Yeah.
Well, to put it in a simple way, since I'm Christian,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I could just say that God say that it's wrong, and the Bible says that it's wrong. But I'm not gonna take it that far. I will just say that when something is wrong, it's wrong. When it's right, it's right. Like you've never eaten shit, right? No, you've never eaten shit. But just imagine if I say I like that. I don't care what you think. I like that.
I mean, that's you.
Yeah, but it's still wrong.
No, I mean, it's not. It's probably wrong to me, but
Nah, don't, don't do that. Don't do that. It's still wrong. It's still wrong. Yeah,
okay.
it's still wrong. Because if that was the case, there would be no criminals. There would be no serial killers in jail because they decided to do what they want to do. It's wrong to me, but it's right to him, right?
I see.
Yeah.
I see. But sexuality is completely different.
No, it's in the same category. It's all wrong.
Who says that it's wrong? Like, I mean, I know in the Bible, right? In the Bible and like in Quran, and
in like every religion.
Yeah,
every religion.
They say that.
Yeah.
But I can also respect, like, it's not me, but I can also respect like how someone wants to live their life. You know, you probably like skinny jeans. There's people who hate skinny jeans. Are you wrong for wearing skinny jeans?
No, that is not something wrong with that. That's clothes that you put on. That's different.
So you're saying it's not wrong because it's comfortable to you, like.
Yeah, it's not wrong. It's not wrong that I like skinny
when it
jeans
suits you, right?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
When it suits you, it's not wrong.
No, I think you're taking it too far. That's a straw man argument when you're taking it too far.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you should stay on what I said. Like, we are born knowing right and wrong.
Yeah.
Right? Because if it was right, I don't think many parents would go crazy when the child tells them that I'm gay or I'm lesbian. So yeah. So I don't think if it was right, many people would actually. Why do you say that I came out of the closet? You were hiding, right?
Yeah, you were.
If it was right, why were you hiding?
You were hiding because of society. You know?
No, you were hiding because you know it's wrong and people would judge you for it.
No, yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
You're hiding because society tell you you're not supposed to be like that.
No, it's not society. No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah, that's what society. That's what
that.
you're telling me, right? That's what it teaches. You know. You should have a wife. I like women. Again, I like women. I'm just saying, right? As much as I like women, but I can respect how somebody else wants to live their life, you know?
Well, I won't be the one going to hell, so.
Oh my God.
Okay.
You probably commit other.
Yeah, I do a lot. I'm a sinner.
Yeah, everyone is.
But I just wanted to understand that wrong is wrong and right is right. You know, you wasn't born. You wasn't. Nobody had to tell you that going out with your cousin, making out with your cousin is wrong. You just know it's wrong.
It's wrong to you and me because we call
what?
it. You know, in other cultures you can do that.
Yeah, but it's still wrong.
Wrong to me and you.
Yeah, just because something happened doesn't mean it's right. It's wrong.
I mean, other cultures are doing it. Are you saying like they're wrong?
Yeah, they're wrong. That's exactly what I'm saying. They're wrong.
I don't know. I mean, we'll have time to talk about stuff. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, as you guys, I respect everyone's opinion. You know, I think we should have conversations like this. You know, like where we can openly talk about. About a lot of stuff, man. Like without judging others, you know.
No. I'm not allowed to judge. I shouldn't judge people. So.
Yeah. I mean, when you're saying like they're wrong for doing that, aren't you judging?
No, I'm not judging. I'm just saying that it's wrong. How is that judging?
I mean, you're saying that they're wrong, so.
Yeah, but it's not judging.
You don't think so?
No, it's not judging. I'm not judging. Judging is when I'm telling you, like.
What's the difference?
Now the difference is with judging is when I'm concluding on your life. When they say that God is the only one who should judge because He's the only one that knows when to send you.
But when you're saying like someone is wrong for doing it, isn't that a statement?
No, that's not. That is not judging. It might be a statement that is wrong, but it's not judging. It's a fact.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not judging.
All right.
If I say you sitting down, am I judging
Yeah.
you? No, that's exactly what happening. You're sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's not judging. I don't think that's judging.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of questions around sexuality and gender and stuff like that. We'll have time to like do our
Talk about
research.
this, yeah.
I'll have my opinion. You have your opinion, and if you guys want like have questions, you have questions, like ask us questions, and if you want us to talk about this topic specifically a little bit more.
Yeah. Or any other topic.
Yeah, just any other topic. Let us know in the comments, and we'll be happy to do so.
Yeah.
So, anything else you want to talk about?
Nah. I think that's all I had.
You're done, right?
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, we were talking about boxing, and I forgot something, right?
Yeah.
There's this boxer, Congolese boxer, right?
Yeah.
I think what's his name?
Ilunga.
Ilunga, right?
Yeah.
No, not this one.
Not this one. Another
the
one.
one who finessed the government. The one who finessed the government for 100K. You don't remember him?
Which government?
The Congolese boxer who was asking the Congolese government to give him like 100K, like some money because he has a fight.
Okay.
They're not supporting him. What's his name?
I don't know his name.
Oh man!
If I don't know his name, then I think he didn't make it.
Sorry?
He didn't make it.
He make it what?
He's like he didn't get that 100.
He asked the government to give him money because he has to go fight, right? Okay. He has to go fight in the UK, in the US or in the UK. I don't know.
But why do you need 100K to fight?
No. I mean, he just asked for like support from the government.
Yeah, but 100K, I think that's overboard.
I mean, they gave him that. He didn't ask for 100K.
Okay,
they
gave him.
He like gave him 100K. So I mean, what do you think about like a professional boxer? This guy is a real deal. He fought the best, like the biggest boxing star in France.
Okay.
What's that guy? Les boxeurs là français, celui qui Tony. Yeah, he fought Tony Oka.
Okay.
Yeah, he fought Tony Oka. He beat Tony Oka. That's how he got popular, right?
Yeah.
So when you fight a big fighter like that, someone like big name like that, right? You should get some money, right?
Yeah.
You should get some money.
Yeah. So or you should get more matches.
Yeah. You know how boxers are paid? Boxers are paid like you have the contract. Let's say like he was approached. They say they were gonna give him, for example, $50,000. That's just an example. So like fight Tony Oka.
Yeah.
Tony Oka will probably be getting paid millions.
Yeah.
And then because he's a nobody, he just gets 50K or 100K.
Yeah.
You know. So Tony Oka, he fought Tony Oka and he beat Tony Oka.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get paid by your contract, and then after that, there's companies are coming to you. For example, like okay, or when you wear your shorts, you have to put our brand there or here. You know, like you can actually get way more money doing that than your actual boxing match.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So like this guy had this boxing match, he won. He made a lot of money from that.
Mm-hmm.
How come a few months later he became broke? What did he do with the money?
You went broke?
Yeah, that's what he was. Why.
Even when he got that 100K, he still went broke.
No. The fight with Tony Oka happened months ago, right?
Okay.
So months after the fight, he became broke. That's why he asked the government to give him like some money because he has to go fight in the UK.
Oh, so he asked for money
after a few months later.
Damn.
You know.
Yeah.
That's just not smart, right?
That's not smart.
Yeah, it's not smart because like nobody's gonna take you seriously.
Yeah.
And then the government is not supposed to give you money. Like
not supposed to.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder is not asking Joe Biden to give him money to like.
Yeah, I think that's the Congolese mentality.
But to always beg.
Yeah, to always.
Yeah, I know.
Whenever I don't think he had smart friends that could help him invest that money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe when partying, I mean, that's what I would do. So,
Oh my god.
nah.
I mean,
That's what we-
I understand. You're a young guy. I mean, you have to do
Yeah.
that. I mean, you can do that. You know, but
But I won't go broke. I won't go broke.
people won't take him seriously because his opponents will use that
Yeah.
to like tease him every time before fights. You know, they'll be
Yeah.
telling you like, "You stupid! You're asking for money. You fought Tony Yoka. You got some money there, but you still
I
asking
still
for
won't
government."
broke. Yeah.
You know, so I mean, and I saw a lot of people, a lot of Congolese people were getting mad because this guy finessed the government and stuff like that. What do you think? Like,
I do think it's kind of cheating.
cheated?
Yeah, because not.
I mean, do you care that he
I
finessed
no,
the
I don't
government?
care. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't care.
I mean, me too, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's what that's the problem. Like, they put like people who are not really capable,
Yeah.
people who are not really leaders,
Yeah.
like they're dealing with our country.
Mm.
That's the consequence. They don't know how boxing works. They don't know how sport works.
Yeah.
They don't know where on when they're supposed to get paid. People are really not supposed to be our leaders, but they're leading this country. That's the point. So I was like, I mean, he finessed the country. You know, after they gave him the 100K, he flew out of the country. He's in the UK right now, enjoying his money. You know. Because he knew he was not supposed. Yeah,
Smart man.
he knew he was not supposed to get that money.
You get 100K.
Yeah.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Oh man.
100K is something to start.
I mean, yeah, a lot of people
Start
were
with.
mad. I mean, he was not supposed to do that. I'm like, I mean, yeah, there's people who are not supposed to be there in the
I
government.
think it's because of people like that.
Mm.
When they get support from the government, they run away. It's
Mm.
because of people like that that they whenever they're going to be a serious Congolese that actually needs help, they won't get the help because someone like that did some crazy things and just went away.
There's always problems. Even the
Yeah.
basketball team that's supposed to play for the FIBA World Cup, right?
Yeah.
They're actually being kicked out of the hotels right now because they don't have enough money to pay for the hotel. The Congolese government is not giving them what they're supposed to give them.
Well, they
It's
they are not the ones that are supposed to pay for that.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where you're supposed to spend the money, like to support people like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they're not doing.
Instead, they're giving
Yeah,
100.
and you know, like the Minister of Finance,
Mm.
people asking, like some journalists asking, like, how come you gave 100K to someone who was not supposed to get that money? And then he said he was feeling pressure from social media. That's why he gave the money away. Like, can you imagine that?
Nah, I cannot imagine that.
You know, like,
I don't think that you should have been pressured, but at
yeah,
the same time,
that's why I don't feel bad for the government because they put people who are not supposed to be there. Like, that's a
Yeah.
consequence. You know?
yeah, but that actually has social media.
Yeah, he does.
Is he young?
All these politicians have
They
social
do,
media.
yeah,
they have
do, but
Twitter
not,
and stuff.
not YouTube.
I tweet at the minister of the government sometimes. You know,
Oh, okay.
I don't personally. I don't agree with him, so I don't.
Yeah.
You know, so sometimes I throw some jabs in there. You know.
So if you don't do what the people say, you're a bad leader. But when you do what the people say, you're still a bad leader.
I mean, no, you can't be leading finances like that. Finances is about doing what's right. You know what you're supposed to do.
Mm.
You can't just give in to like people pressuring you and you like taking money away from that's supposed to go.
But when you said you felt pressure from social media, that actually means that people were telling him to do it.
Yeah, to do it, but you
Yeah.
have to be smart enough. No, I'm not supposed to spend money, Congolese money like that.
Okay, imagine he didn't give the money,
The 100K.
and that guy is still in Congo.
And you know what's
Broke.
crazy? You know what's crazy?
What?
The guy said he supposed to have a boxing match, right?
Okay.
There wasn't actually a boxing match. He's not gonna fight. He doesn't have an opponent right now.
Damn.
You see? So he
He played the government.
Yeah. He finessed the government for 100K.
How do you play the government like that?
I mean, I kind of like that's gangster. I kind of like that. You know?
That's smart.
Yeah, that's
Smart.
smart.
Yeah,
That's kind of
smart.
gangster. I like that. That's why I'm saying I don't really feel bad for these people because
Yeah.
the people are not supposed to lead are leading the country right now. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't feel bad. I'm sorry. You know.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't feel bad either.
Yeah. You see?
I think if I was in his situation,
Yeah.
I don't even know where I'm gonna have another match. So I think I would have done the same.
Yeah. So after they gave him the money, like 2 days later, he flew out of the country.
Gone.
Yeah, he's gone with 100K
Yeah.
in his pocket.
But can you buy
He's
a house
probably
with 100K?
no. I mean, no. Maybe
In
an
UK?
apartment. Maybe an apartment in South Africa. In the UK, no, definitely not.
No.
I don't think so. You know, maybe he's probably in the strip club right now in the UK.
You know he's going to go broke, right?
Sorry? Yeah, he will. He
He's
will
going
go
to go
broke.
broke,
Yeah,
yeah.
he will go broke.
You better look for another match.
Yeah, yeah.
Quick.
Very,
Better
very
look for
quick.
another match
Yeah.
really quick.
Yeah. So
Otherwise, you're gonna be begging the government of UK.
no, they won't. They won't give in to. They won't give in to the pressure.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
won't. They won't.
Even like UK boxers, they're not really even thinking about doing something like that. Something like that. You know.
Everybody has to hustle in their own way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, well, that is kind of hustle for him.
Mhm.
Maybe for him that was his hustle. He was like, I gotta hustle hard to steal from this government.
I mean, yeah.
You got
And
you gotta train your
successfully-
words. He
he-
probably went over his words 1,000 times, like what I gotta say, when I gotta say, how I gotta say it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And he
said it.
successfully did it.
Yeah,
you know?
successfully.
That's why I like it. Let's kind of. I mean, yeah.
He should have went for 200,000.
No, I mean, he didn't give the amount that the government's supposed to give him.
Oh, they
The
just
government decided to give him 100K.
Yeah.
He was just begging, like, please help me get a ticket to America or the UK because I have a fight there. It actually turned out that he didn't
doesn't
have a fight.
How does the government not know that he does not
That's
have a
the
fight?
point. That's the point.
They're supposed to know that.
They're supposed to know, like, go
Yeah.
figure out WBC, like, wherever those websites
Fox
are.
News
Like,
something.
yeah, before you even think about doing anything.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, like, our country is led by people who are not supposed to be there.
They're not competent.
You
They are
know,
not
especially when you're dealing with the money. Like,
Yeah.
you can't be giving
just
money
because
away
I
like
told
that.
you something doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely.
yeah.
Even if it was true, you're not supposed to give money like that, you
yeah.
know? Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about a lot of stuff today.
Yeah, a lot.
This is our first podcast, you know.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. We talk about your life, a little bit of my life, you know. And we're gonna have a lot more conversations like this, you know.
Okay.
You know, I'm very excited to see where this podcast is gonna go. And I'm glad we did this, you know.
Yeah.
So to many more.
Too many more, yeah.
Cool. So you guys, this was our first podcast, you know. Let us know, you know, I'm still kind of shy to the camera again. You know, I haven't done this in a very, very long time. I'm still kind of shy, but don't worry, guys, you know. I'll get my swagger back, you know. I'll start, you know, talking. I used to talk, you know, like making some more jokes. Like a lot of stuff are coming, like, you know, every week. It will be every week on Thursday. We'll be releasing content every week on Thursday. There will be another podcast, you know.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Thank you guys. You know, thank you Manasseh. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the end, you're a real legend, man. And I hope you subscribe. And I hope to see you guys soon, like next week. You know.
God bless.
So have a great night or have a great morning, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys.